This is Lindsay. It is Monday, September 29th, 2025, and I wanted to do a video about some of this harassment, smear campaign stuff. So I had just done a video on my phone and none of it recorded. I spent a good 20 minutes doing a video outside and none of it fucking recorded. The whole thing got deleted, and I believe that's because my phone is being tampered with. Even though I was recording, it kept stopping and something kept interfering with my trying to make a video. So now I have to start over. I wanted to talk about what's going on with this obvious harassment stuff. So basically, it's a problem. And I've talked about this before, and I'll keep talking about it, because what they're doing to me as a targeted person, a survivor of the fucking gang stalking targeted individual program, is that they're using medical COINTELPRO or medical, I guess, gaslighting to try to intimidate me or bully me or shame me. And why are they doing that? Simply because when a person is able to make their own decisions about their own body, about their own life, about things, anytime you make a change, that these fucking people can't monitor you in public, they flip out. Because the gang stalking program is, like I said, I've talked about it before, how when you're targeted, it's because it's about money. It's usually because there's life insurance money that somebody wants to collect on you, your family, whoever the fuck put you in this program, and it's always about money. It's always money motivated. No matter what people say or think, it's always money motivated. They're not going to spend a lot of time targeting somebody unless there's some kind of a money motive behind it, that they get some kind of a benefit, whatever. That's what it's about. But it's a very spiritual in nature as far as the way they attack you. It's very demonic. So it's a spiritually based, demonic, like 12-step fucking harassment program, like a cult. Like you're being fucked with by a bunch of cult members is what it feels like, who are trying to fucking kill you, that are demon possessed. Because they stalk you, they bother you, they hover around you, they spy on you, they do weird shit, and you can feel that there's something off about a lot of these people that do this. You just know that there's something wrong with these people. And me, being that I talk a lot about that I'm anti-psychiatry, I'm anti-DSM diagnosis, I'm anti-bullshit medications that these stupid fucking arrogant psychiatrists hand out like candy to anybody, that a lot of people die from that poison. Just like medicine. A lot of that stuff is poison. Vaccinations are poison. A lot of that stuff is just poison. And they get mad at people who are more homeopathic and not allopathic. Allopathic medicine is when you have something to cut out of your body, like a cancer, right? Or some kind of an emergency surgery. It's good for that. Trauma surgery, like you're losing blood, you need an emergency surgery. It makes sense to go see a doctor or an emergency room. But for people who just have a permanent, like, chronic condition that they can manage with supplements or whatever, that don't need to be on some kind of prescription, or that don't refuse to be on some kind of fucking medication or prescription drug, they have the right, anybody for that matter, has the right to make their own decisions with what they want to do with their own body. If this is your right, and nobody, I don't give a fuck who they are, government, fucking CIA, medical, they can't convince you otherwise. They cannot tell you that you do have the right. You do have the right. And they can't make you feel ostracized or prohibit you from going to a fucking gym because you look different, because you don't have the right fucking hair, or because you're wearing a wig, for example, or you're not wearing a wig, or you have hair. Whatever the fucking reason that they're trying to bully people about is very wrong and illegal. It's very illegal to do that to people. And they know that. But these gyms that are corporate based mostly, or franchise, some of them, are notorious for doing this. They're notorious for sending out people to go against the targeted person who they find to be a threat to their fucking establishment. When you're not doing a fucking thing, you just look a certain way or dress a certain way or whatever that they find to be a problem quote unquote, for whoever gets offended. Because nowadays people are so easily offended by anything and everything that goes against the norm. So they'll make sure, and I know what I'm talking about, having experienced this for so many years, that they will make sure to go out of their way to hire fucking community gang stalkers, community watch, government, medical people, mental health, whatever, to fuck with you and gaslight you and try to get information, try to fake a friendship to gather information about you, okay? This is all done by design, and often, as I've talked about before, when they do this to people, not only is it to harass you and stalk you and let you know that they don't want you there, but it's also to try to discredit you. If you have money, if there's money, an inheritance or something, then they do that to discredit you, to make you look mentally ill or off balance or unstable so that they can further use that against you. It's like going to a fucking kangaroo court, okay? And I think what they're doing to me, I'm quite sure because I'm very observant, is they're trying to make me feel like I'm some part of some kind of a goddamn jury duty or some kind of unwilling jury duty where they're always throwing all this shit in your way on the TV and crap that they want you to respond to it. They want to see how targeted people respond to the dumb shit that they put on the media. And that's all done to distract you and to get you to act out or to look crazy. And that's a fact. This is all government, CIA-based military harassment programs, and gyms and any other place are very notorious for doing these kinds of things. They work with government military contractors. They work with private security contractors and whatnot to do these asinine, atrocious, illegal crimes against people who are not doing anything wrong. And they do it to the point that you get so fucking irritated with what they do to you, the sex harassment, the smear campaign shit, the crap that they do to you, that you go insane, or you stop going, or you just flip out and have a panic attack or something. That's what they want, because they're always trying to trigger you emotionally into reacting what they do. And they know good and well what the fuck they're doing, and don't act like they don't know, because they do know what they're doing, and it's evil. People who do these kinds of things are just fucking evil and ignorant. So now that I have some of my own equipment here, machines that I have in my house, I don't need to go to the gym every fucking day. There's no need to drive however many miles to the one that I like to go to, the nice location that I enjoy somewhat, the 20 fucking miles round trip, if not more. There's no need for me to waste that amount of gas money, that amount of time and effort in going there when I'm not getting fucking paid at all. Nobody's paying me, okay, to do that every fucking day. But you see what I mean? Why would I fucking do that? What kind of a dumbass person is going to drive all that way every day when you can do the same thing at home, especially if you have the equipment? It doesn't make sense, does it? And especially since I fucking hate the TV, their fucking television shit. I don't want to be part of that experimental shit that they're doing to me. Not at least every day I don't. I'm not going to put myself through that torture of being used as some kind of a goddamn unwitting lab rat for people. So anyway, now that I have some things that I here at this house, so that I don't have to go there every day, the machines that I like to use, whether they're fully functioning or not, I don't have to fucking drive that much. The driving itself is stressful. Being a targeted person, they try to fucking run you off the fucking road. There's always stage shit to try to get you off the fucking freeway. Constantly crap that they do to me. Constantly. And I've been putting up with this for years. Okay? So anyway, and if I go to the Goliad location, and fuck the fucking Walzem 78, I'll never fucking go to that. Fuck that place. Fuck that stupid one at FM 78. That place is awful. Horrible treatment at that fucking place. But the one here on Goliad is somewhat decent. The people who work there are okay. But it's some of the fucking people who go there who irritate me. It's not the people who work there. Okay? I don't have a problem with the staff at these gyms, at those gyms. I don't have a problem with the staff at the fucking Goliad or the one at the one way out 151. I don't really have a problem. I don't even know them. They seem decent enough to me. They treat me well. It's the fucking people who go, some of the people who go there who continuously gang stalk and harass me intentionally because they're paid to fucking gang stalk people because they're fucked up in the mental department. So, but the staff they all know what's going on, but I try to be nice. I'm nice to people, and if they talk to me, I talk to them, respond. But I don't know why for years I've been seen as some kind of a scapegoat. It's like I said, being put on trial, some endless, never-ending, bogus fucking kangaroo court thing when I don't have anything to apologize for, I haven't done anything wrong, and I don't deserve that kind of fucking treatment from anybody. It's intolerable and very illegal. So now that I've not been going to the fucking gym every day, thank God, I can actually breathe and focus a little bit more and try to heal in my own environment without being pressured or fucking distracted by all that stupid shit that they have. I can actually think more. And I can think about what I'm going to do, what I need to do. So I have my own life to worry about. I'm not there to be a fucking unpaid helper. Okay? And I don't have the fucking time. I'm not getting, like I said, nobody's paying me to go do that every fucking day. The fucking effort that I had been putting into doing that every fucking day, and I still get treated the way I did? Fuck that. Who the fuck in their right mind is going to go through that? So they sent me, here's what happened, and this is all done by design. Like I said, there's no coincidences. It's all synchronized because they know everything I buy. They know everything I do, whatever, especially if I purchase a piece of exercise equipment. Oh, God forbid, they're going to try to sabotage that because they need to make sure that I'm constantly being monitored by these people so that they know every little thing I'm doing so they can send out the fucking dumbass, stupid Fusion Center actor fucking retards. Okay? That's part of the gang stalking shit. So a couple days, a week ago, whatever, I ordered a piece of equipment off eBay from an outfit in Bulverde that's closing down, or not closing down, but sizing down. So they are getting rid of some equipment, exercise equipment. And I found this place on eBay, searching for something on eBay. I found something that I was interested in, and it just so happened that the outfit, the company, shall I say, this gym, martial art, whatever place, is in a town outside, a little bit outside of San Antonio, a little bit north of San Antonio, called Bulverde, northwest, I think, called Bulverde. It's a little bit more in the hill country, I guess. I don't think I've ever been there. I may have driven through, but nonetheless, I found it. I decided, okay, that's a pretty good deal. That's the machine I like, the equipment I like, and it's a really good price. I think I'm going to invest in that because when you invest in something like that, it means you're investing in yourself. I see it as an investment in my health and in myself, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Nothing at all when it comes to exercise and equipment. It's if you're investing in yourself for your health, then there's nothing wrong with that. So what? I don't have to I don't have to explain myself. I know why I do what I do, and I always have a good reason why I do what I do. So I decided to go ahead and purchase it. I purchased it with a certain debit card that I have, and then the next thing you know, here's what happened. I put the item in my basket on eBay, right? And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Let me think about it before I go ahead and do this because I need to really think that that's what I want to do. So I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this. And so at the last minute, I removed it from my cart. I removed it. In other words, I didn't want to buy it. I was like, no, I think I'll just wait, or I'm not going to do this right now. And I removed it. And then within 1 minute, I get some kind of a ding ring thing, announcement thing saying that I have an email on my computer. Some kind of it makes a noise if I have an email or something. So I looked at my email and there was a message from my bank saying that fraud alert. Something. Is this you? And I accidentally said no, because I was like, what the fuck? They're already like, I removed that from my basket, but apparently they're saying that I bought it. that what happened was my bank says that fraud alert, a purchase was just made for such and such amount of money. I'm like, how the fuck can that be if I just removed it from my basket on eBay? And so it said, do you approve of this? And I said no, because I know that I had fucking removed it. You see? And this is all, and I have the emails to prove all this stuff. That was a setup. I had removed it from my basket on eBay, but then I get an alert from Chase Bank saying, fraud alert, a purchase for such and such amount of money was just made. And they said, do you approve it or deny it? And I said no. And so then I'm thinking, oh my God, but wait a minute, because I took it out of my fucking basket. But somehow somebody, that doesn't make sense. I still don't know how that happened, because I clearly remember removing the item from the basket on eBay because I was having second thoughts about it. So whatever happened, somebody remotely purchased it. And I know that for a fact, that somebody purchased it when I had removed it from the fucking basket on eBay. And so it makes me look fucking crazy. Okay? It's all done to make me look fucking crazy. So the Chase thing happened. I get that alert and I push no. And so the next thing you know, they fucking cancel my debit card, right? All of a sudden, my debit card is canceled. Because that's what they do automatically. So I had to call the bank and I said, what's going on here? I had removed the item from my basket. I was having second thoughts about it. And I was like, and they said, well, we've already canceled that debit card. And I'm like, why? So nonetheless, they had to cancel that debit card. And once again, I'm stuck without a debit card, right? I was stuck without a debit card. So I had to go to the fucking bank, get some money out, whatever, with no debit card. And so but that was not done by me. I removed it from but now I'm glad that it was, you know what? Now I'm glad that it did get in my basket and that I did pay for it. It shows up in my bank that I did pay for it. But I'm saying that I know I removed it from my eBay basket. But it's a good thing that I did go ahead and get the item and it's been paid for, because I did pay for it. And it's a good thing, because that means I don't fucking have to go to that fucking place every fucking day. My membership was a year contract. It expires at the end of April, I found out. But this is what else fucking happened, is on the 25th, I get charged every month on the 25th is when they deduct the money from my gym membership at Gold's Gym. It's the 25th of every month, and I didn't even realize that until the other day. So what happened was, because that debit card had already been canceled, the payment didn't go through. So here they are sending me a fucking email saying, oh, your payment was declined and there's a $20. So they're trying to charge me $52 fucking dollars. Okay? Because of one fucking payment that didn't go through. That was late or whatever. So I'm like, fuck that. That's crazy. I'm good. Every fucking month I pay the payments exactly on time because it's deducted automatically. And that one time, and they do that to me, I'm thinking, what the fuck kind of place is that? Treating me like that, and I'm there every fucking day? That's really irritating, by the way. That shows a lack of respecting the customer. And so then, once again, so they're screwing me out of fucking money, Gold's Gym. And my membership doesn't end until the April. And so nonetheless, even if you cancel, here's what I found out with Gold's Gym. So even if you cancel your membership, and you can do it online, all you have to do is send an email to something like cancellations@goldsgym.com, or you go type in the internet cancellation Gold's Gym membership, and it gives you a link, and you fill out a little form and let them know that you're canceling, and you let them know why, and then they'll cancel your membership, or it says cancellation pending or whatever. Because that's what I did. I was like, you know what? Because I called the girl and told her what happened. I had to give her my new debit card number, some lady from Alabama. And I said, what happens when you cancel the membership? What would happen? She said, well, you're still going to have to pay until it ends. And I said, well, when does my membership end? Because I had signed a year thing. It's not month to month. It's a year contract. She said it ends in April. So nonetheless, I'm still responsible to pay until April. Even if I don't go there I'm still responsible to pay every month because it's a contract. And I said, can I cancel the contract? She said no. I was like, she said, you'll still have to pay anyway. I was like, okay, whatever. So even if you cancel your membership, if you have a year contract with Gold's Gym, they also have something month to month, but it's more expensive. But if you cancel the contract before it's over, you're still going to have to pay. You still have to pay whatever amount until it ends. And what happens is they don't renew it automatically. If you cancel it before the 12-month period, what they'll do is they won't renew it. Whenever that time is up, they will not renew it automatically. So then you have to do a new contract or you can do month to month. So nonetheless, I still have an active membership with them, but they wanted to know why I wanted to cancel, and I let them know why. I said, because I'm enduring a smear campaign, I'm enduring bullying, gang stalking, harassment, the stress of not getting paid to go through that every fucking day, being exploited by people and gang stalked by people who are gathering information who work for the fucking government or whatever. I let them know the truth. And that I've been going through a probate case where a half sibling, and my mother tried to steal my inheritance. I tell the people right up what the fuck is going on, because that's the reality. It's not a lie. So I tell them what's going on so that they know. Why would I want to be dishonest with people if I go to the same fucking place or the same couple gyms locations every day almost? Why would I want to lie? Why do that? What the fuck for? Let them send out their fucking government gang stalkers. Let them do it, because I'm so used to it at this stage in my life that it irritates the shit out of me the way they do this, but I can handle it if I want to. But it's my decision now. The truth of the matter is I just don't want to fucking do that every day if I don't need to. I don't need to do that every fucking day and put myself through that kind of goddamn torture in the same Why would you want to? How can you heal properly in an environment that fucked you up and did all that to you? A crazy person, quote unquote, according to the fucking DSM, is going to keep on repeating the same mistakes over and over again, i.e. continuously go back to an abusive partner, or let somebody gaslight you, be a narcissistic abuse, or go back to a place that traumatizes you, even though you don't like it. That's what somebody who, according to them, is mentally ill would do, right? Because what other normal person would put themselves through that unless you're some kind of a fucking mind control hive mind? So this is all psychological, spiritual warfare. The gang stalking thing, what they do it because it's money motivated. It's spiritual harassment and demonic, but it's all money motivated. It's all because of money and control and power, and ultimately to collect insurance, usually life insurance money on somebody, or benefit. There's people who will benefit from your demise. And if they think that you're sick or that you're dying, which is fucked up because you're not, they want you to think that you're sick, that you're dying, that you don't have a choice, that these are your last days and you better, this is all bullshit to try to brainwash you into feeling bad for yourself, to try to make you feel bad or sorry for yourself, or make other people feel like you don't belong in public. You're such a fucking nuisance and such a leper that God forbid should you be in public. This is what they want you to think. It's an illusion though. As long as a person believes in themselves and believes in whatever you believe in, then these stupid fucking flying monkey ass gang stalking retards can't do anything to you. They can fuck with your mind and gaslight you and taunt you, but they can't break the barrier if you have a higher protection. They can't do it. They can't get through to you. So you just ignore the fucking shit out of them. You can talk to some of them like I do. I'll be friendly to some of these people, but I know my heart tells me, my mind, soul tells me that there's something off. Your intuition will tell you when there's something off about something, right? That's your fucking God telling you that. You can tell these things if you have the ability to discern. So nonetheless, it's like all of a sudden when you're canceling something, they really want to know why. And, we really care. We care about your opinion. Oh, really? They do? If they really cared about my opinion, being that I've been going there for 10 years, pretty much, why would they do that to me? Why would they allow the fucking corporate stalking shit? Why would they do that if they really care about me as such a valuable member? It doesn't really, it's a catch-22, isn't it? If I'm such a valuable person but treated like a fucking unpaid doormat, then what's up with that? See? Well, what doesn't make sense, does it? So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because I can make my own fucking decisions. They're using medical COINTELPRO, medical gaslighting, harassment techniques, smear campaign shit. None of that fucking shit has stopped me from doing what I'm doing. Okay? If anything, it's made me stronger. But if I don't want to fucking go to some fucking place like that every day to be used as some goddamn experiment for their fucked up, stupid jerk, whatever the fuck they're doing to me, quit fucking doing that to me. Or fucking pay me. And even then it's not enough money to put somebody through that kind of fucking torture. It's wrong, it's illegal, and that's why I had tried to get an attorney to sue these people for that kind of abuse. And like I said, I know that there was things signed without my consent as far as something. It's obvious that fucking half-sibling, this all got very intense when Alan died in 2023. That P23-107 Kerr County case, Kerrville, Texas, the state of Alan Baldwin, my father, that sibling stole my inheritance. So they're doing all this shit to make me fucking go. I know for a fact that he stole my fucking money or properties that are in my name. I can guarantee you that it's obvious. All the signs are there that something's going on that they don't want me to know about because they don't think that I'm entitled to it. That's what they think. And so they use the fucking mental health system, whatever, to use that against anybody who speaks the truth and stands up for themselves. I don't give a fuck what the fuck these people think about me because I know the truth. I don't fucking care how much they hate me because I love myself. I'm not perfect, but I like myself and I respect myself plenty for what I've battled and what I've survived. To fucking hell with what these people think. It doesn't fucking matter to me. Just so they know,